Now, we've already seen one trailer of The Expanse, but The Expanse Telltale series official behind the scenes trailer. Let's get it. I'm looking forward to this game too. So let's get this going. Remember, sending a lot of love. Subscribe, like, do all that glorious stuff. It feeds me. All right, let's go. Building on The Expanse.
When we began, we really focused on characters. We focused on figuring out who our protagonist was going to be. And then we wanted to lean into what the fantasy of The Expanse was. So we thought about things like zero-G, space travel, crew interaction.
Keep an eye out for trouble while you're setting up the containment bolts.
You ever cut anybody's head off, Ixo? Back when you ran with DOS?
So we did pitch our idea to James S.A. Corey, and they, Ty and Dan, the writers behind that pen name, were really excited by it. And they immediately started to improve on the idea that we brought to them with their own ideas that I won't spoil because they made it into the game. And they also really gave us the confidence to keep finding places in the canon that can be fleshed out more, where there has been storytelling, but there is space for more.
One of the most amazing things.
I don't know why I always love this sort of interactive thing where it's like they pop up holograms and then spin them around with their fingers. I love that futuristic tech sort of thing. I don't know why, but I've always just loved it.
Things about working in The Expanse is that Ty and Daniel have essentially created a whole world that's rich and interesting and feels fresh.
I like the characters.
And that informed every aspect of development from the beginning.
There are 6 seasons of television, there are 9 books, and it was an enormous undertaking, and we loved it. It was such a wonderful, deep...
The Expanse is a show?
Of television, there are 9 books.
Feels fresh, and that informed every aspect of development from the beginning.
There are 6 seasons of television, there are...
6 seasons of television? Hello, The Expanse. The Expanse. Oh, you can watch it on Prime. I might have to go check that out before the game.
There are 9 books, and it was an enormous undertaking, and we loved it. It was such a wonderful deep dive into this beautifully crafted sci-fi world, and it was important to everybody on the team that we become not just fans, but experts in the world.
So one of the things that's like a big theme on The Expanse is tough choices, I feel like. People have to make tough choices all the time because space is dangerous and tough things are happening all the time, and I feel like we've definitely incorporated that into the game. It helps you feel like you're on an episode of The Expanse, right? But you're the main character, you're the one making those choices.
If you're watching the show, you have a very diverse crew that's on the Rocinante. And what was interesting about that were the clashing perspectives. And when we were developing characters, we wanted to maintain that same idea of characters from different backgrounds that all kind of have something in their past they don't really want to talk about at the beginning, and as they go through and you get to know these characters, you get to find out where they're from and what they've been through.
So they designed the characters so beautifully. Like, you guys really did such a nice take, even if this is pre-alpha. These are beautiful characters,
and what they've been
I
through.
love the way the
so with
guys
Deck9
are
as
designed,
the developer,
everything too.
Telltale as the video game publisher, and Alcon as the kind of IP holder, we found that we had a really just thorough group of fans.
Honestly, the collaboration was effortless. The passion that everyone has for telling excellent stories shone through immediately. And you could tell from the beginning of the work that we had something really special going on.
Creating a video game is extremely challenging. There are a lot of parties that need to bring something together that looks like it's made by one person, but really it's made by a lot of people. We could run the story by Alcon and get thoughts and perspective from people that made the show, and it allowed us to make something that was authentic to the Expanse universe. And Telltale also has their perspectives on things, and working with those two was a great collaboration.
That is actually crazy. I'm taking that so lightly, but that's actually so sick. So they're working with the Telltale, like, first of all, The Wolf Among Us and all those shits in The Walking Dead were freaking so good. There's more, I think. Yeah, there's more, but biggest ones that I can remember. And then they're working with the actual show. That's kind of crazy. That's a little bit wild. Like, oh shit. And it had 9 books.
Made the show, and it allowed us to make something that was authentic to the
This is kind of
universe.
fire.
And Telltale
No, that's
also
fine.
has their perspectives on
There's
things.
a lot of
and
people you're working with, I feel like.
those two was a great collaboration because we could explore things that we hadn't really done before. We're adding new types of gameplay. We're talking about things that Telltale games have done in the past that have
Wait. Why are all of them decapitated? See, earlier I was gonna say, damn, he got his head chopped off, but this guy was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt him. But damn, all the corpses have their heads chopped off. Why?
Inspired us, and
Did their
really
heads
getting to
pop?
talk with other experts in the field about how this stuff works and going through it has been a big and fun part of
Yeah, man, the
how we
guys
develop
look
this
good.
game.
This is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across.
How could you possibly know that?
I've been at this a long time. When there's a treasure this big, I make it my business to know about it.
I see it. Alcon, Telltale, Deck 9. Damn. Oh, you guys, that was sick. That was. I like this. I especially what I really enjoy about like seeing the behind the scenes and. Okay, it's like this. Games that are in creation, that are, you know, coming to manifest, that have passionate developers like this behind it, turn out, you know, sometimes, like, I wouldn't say all the time, I'm not going to say all the cases, I'm not going to cover all the bases for games that had passionate people and didn't turn out good, but 9 times out of 10, a game is going to be completely fire when you see the passion behind them like this. And they have such a chill way of going about their passion. Like, some of them seemed excited, but it seems like everybody, like the way they said it just effortlessly came together. But that's when the best things are created, when it just flows effortlessly. You got a bunch of experts in their field coming together, and then this game looks like it didn't even, that pre-alpha footage didn't look like it was pre-alpha. It looked like they kind of had a full game. They're just like dropping bits and pieces. So who knows? But yeah, who knows? This I love when you see passionate developers, man, that their game will get far. You know, you'll get far more. I feel like you'll get further. If you definitely keep pushing forward, you'll get way further than someone who's in it for a cash grab. But anyways, much love, Moonlight, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And remember, subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace.